It's finally time to get started on the CBR1000. So like every bike we buy, getting this bike to start and making sure it runs is the first objective. While we're at it, we're also going to replace this gas tank with the new one I bought from eBay. This one holds gas and I believe it should work because I don't see any leaks, but unfortunately it's crumpled right here. And on CBRs, the subframe mounts the gas tank itself. So even though I'd like to save this for later, we unfortunately have to do it first if we're going to fix anything else after it. As you can see here, the new subframe is not going to align with that mess. So we have to swap this out. But before we do, let's use the fuel, and because everything's connected, let's use the fuel inside of it, hook up a battery, and go from there. I don't have a GoFundMe, but someone please start it and everyone send money that way because I don't know how we're gonna put out next week's video. All right, let's get started. This battery is super heavy. Finding parts for this bike have been difficult to say the least. I don't know why, because it's just another Japanese bike, but it has been giving me some trouble. So I think every other Saturday is gonna be the new schedule, just so that I have time to find the parts, rebuild the bike, and edit the video, and go to my job. Yucky. All right, anyways, enough of me yapping. We have a red wire, and we have a negative, okay. Let's screw that in. Oh my God, my fingers are too cold to move. All right. So it's both terminals connected. Let's get the key. And let's see what happens. I hear some clicking. What was that? All right, let's take the diamond tester out. I need to find something that doesn't beep. So far, they're all beeping. Even that one. Okay, well, they're all beeping, which is not good. So I low-key think that the battery and everything is good. I just think the battery is too low. So we're gonna put on a trickle charger, charge it up, and see if that changes anything. Usually having more battery fixes things, so that's what we're gonna try first before we start freaking out. All right, it's the next morning. The battery should be fully charged, so let's try to turn it on for real this time. I know she wants to start. All right, so let's try this again. Battery is hooked up, should be fully charged now. We got our keys. There's a lot of like sand and dirt in here, but we'll clean that up. Oh shoot, that was quick. Okay, well the screen is turned on. My brother is watching. Let's see if this works. It can't be that easy. All right, it's in neutral. What the heck? Okay. Maybe let's try doing this while it's plugged into the charger. At least we know it can crank over now, so the engine is good. Why can't you just start? Battery is hooked up. Key is in. There is an oil light. What? sure if I could ride it like this. Let's push her back in. I definitely don't like that the battery was not strong enough to make her start without being plugged in. I think it's a crap battery from Walmart. So, engine's good. That's all that matters. Very happy. I've already ordered a new gas tank, so let's swap that today. To remove the gas tank, we first got to drain all the gas in it. The tank is pretty much full. Someone commented in one of my last videos to try one of these Harbor Freight siphons. It's not gonna be faster than me pouring it out, but it's definitely gonna be a lot cleaner, so we'll see if this makes life easier. A lot of kinks in this. Yo, what is going on? Can't tell if I'm doing anything. That was a complete dud, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's take the gas tank off. I really wish that siphon worked. This thing's a little heavy. Okay, what do we have to disconnect? My fingers are so cold. Alright, let me put some gloves on because this is a little too harsh for my soft hands. The cold is just making all this kind of suck. And it's so like stiff, so I don't want to break any clips. I'm like fully bent over right now. Alright, I don't know how, but I got it off. Let's go put this somewhere. Alright, the gas tank is off. You know a bike is in mint condition when all these rubber dividers are still in there. Mint condition might be a relative term in this case. A lot of sand in here. So something I like doing when I put these bikes back together is fixing these foam parts too. They don't make a huge difference, but I feel like it's the small details that makes a bike clap versus somewhat not clap. This is heat shielding. I buy this so that when I get aftermarket fairings, I can replace the heat shielding inside with this. The inner layer is foam, so I'm just gonna take off like the foil top of it, and so it should just be like adhesive foam basically. Nice. So now we have a little adhesive foam thing. Let's stick this on. Nice. Definitely not OEM, but it works. Let me fill in that gap too. Add this. So it'll probably reduce a little bit of vibration from the tank against the frame. Alright, let's open the new gas tank. It's definitely packaged well. Before we can put this on though, we have to transfer the fuel pump, and I'm going to transfer the keycap too. So strain the gas. We're going to try the siphon again because I'm not trying to pour this gas out. Okay, I'm doing a bit more. Oh! She's squirting. What the heck? Nice. Alright, whoever commented that, thank you. This is great content. Unfortunately though, to get the last few drops, I had to go back to the tried and true method. Again, HOA, if you're watching, this is water. let's swap it over. Alright, so let's find the end wrap. New tank. I don't know why he left the fuel cap on here, because my key won't even fit. He should have just kept it and put it with the keys, the old bike's keys. Oh, interesting. As I was taking the gas cap off, I realized we might have made a big mistake. You're lying. Can I not take this out without removing the screws? I tried a few more times, but I already knew what the problem was. I needed to unlock it to be able to remove it. And for that, we need the original key to this gas tank. It's funny because this is when I realized why I got this gas tank for so cheap. Other tanks on eBay in similar condition all cost around 200 bucks more. I totally glossed over the no cap key. So, 40 minutes later, I was in a Bank of America parking lot with some Russian dude trying to pick the lock. Seemed like it was going well until he busted out this technique.
I not have tools this 1 second.
Okay, so leave this old fuel cap on. We don't really have another choice. I've ordered a lock picking kit, so next video we'll try to crack this open. But for now, let us put the fuel pump in and get the gas tank installed. Finally, with a little bit of finagling, the new gas tank was on. Alright y'all, that is it for today. New gas tank, got the bike to start. I think that's a good amount of work for today. Next week, we're gonna start putting on the new subframe. That should be here in a few days. That way we can figure out this whole wiring mess and get this mounted properly. Lock picking set should be here soon as well. So hopefully I can learn that skill and get this off. But yeah, good amount of progress made. I'm happy. We're moving forward. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.